Right now, your feet are older than your head, only by a fraction of a second, but it's real. And in this world, you can see it. Everyone's clock runs at a slightly different speed. Your whole life you never noticed. Then one morning, the world let you see the gaps. And once you can see it, you notice something that breaks your heart. You have never, not once, shared the same moment as anyone you love. Tonight we step into the world where time stopped hiding, and humanity had to live with what it saw. Here's the truth science already knew. Time is not a clock ticking the same everywhere. It bends, it stretches, it runs slower the heavier the world around you. Closer to the ground, time runs slower. Higher up, faster. Your head and feet have lived in two different times your whole life.
Light itself takes time to travel. So you never see anything as it is now. Everything you look at is already the past.
End of the science. Because in this world, people stopped reading about it and started seeing it everywhere, starting with the people beside them. It starts when you reach for someone. You touch their shoulder, but the version you're touching hasn't felt it yet. You watch someone walk away, and for a heartbeat, you still see them standing there, a ghost of the moment that already ended. You look up at the night sky and understand the worst part. Half those stars are already gone. You're staring at the dead. Even across a dinner table, the face smiling at you is a moment behind. You've never seen anyone's true present, only the echo. At first, it drives people to panic. They chase the true now, the moment two people are finally together. It doesn't exist. No matter how close you stand, light still takes time to cross between you. The gap is small, but it's always there. So humanity did what it always does. It built tools to measure the gap, to show how far behind the present you were. The gap became a status. The higher you lived, the faster your time ran. So the rich climbed, living more life per day. Down low, where time crawled, life was slower and cheaper. Your address didn't just decide your view, it decided how much time you got. Couples faced impossible math. Live high together and burn through life fast, or live low, stretch your years, and watch the world race ahead. Some sold their time entirely. They moved to the slowest, heaviest places on Earth and rented their extra years to the desperate. And the saddest trade of all, people paid just to share one synchronized minute, where their two clocks finally matched. For 60 seconds, they were truly together, for the first and only time. Then the ring faded, and the gap returned. But seeing the gap did something to people. You can't watch the delay on every face forever without it changing you. Some stopped reaching for anyone. Why touch a shoulder if you only touch their past? Why speak if they hear you too late? Whole cities grew quiet, people drifting past each other, each locked inside their own slightly different moment. Alone together in a crowd.
And those who studied the gap longest reached the most frightening conclusion. If every moment is just a coordinate, nothing ever truly passes.
Your birth, this moment, your last day, all already exist, frozen, equally real, side by side. You were just moving through it. It should have been the loneliest thought. If everything already exists, nothing you do changes anything. The future has already happened. But the wisest realize something that changed everything. If every moment exists and stays real forever, then nothing you love is ever lost. Every happy moment you lived is still there, frozen and perfect. The people you've lost are still laughing, exactly where you left them. So the world made peace with the gap. They stopped chasing a now that never existed and learned to love the echo. But the gap never closed. It never will. Even now, the people around you are a heartbeat behind. You've learned not to look. And maybe that's the strange comfort here. You can never share the exact same moment, but you can spend a whole life a heartbeat apart, together. The question this world had to answer isn't whether you're alone in your own moment. You are. It's whether that has to mean anything sad. Because somewhere along your timeline, frozen and perfect, is every moment you felt truly close to someone, and nothing can ever erase it. Back in our world, you can't see the gap. The clocks all seem to match. But now you know, they never really did. Maybe the gap was never the tragedy. Maybe it's what makes every moment you do reach across it worth everything. So here's the question. If you could see you're always a heartbeat behind everyone you love, would you want to know? Tell me below, would you rather see the gap or never know? And follow Rewriting Reality, because next time we rewrite something closer to home.